Happened.
Smell the death smell.
Friday, October 18th, 2024, St. Petersburg, Florida.
It's
Police
always
received
Florida.
a call from a local resident reporting a murder inside the home where he lived.
Oh!
The situation was extremely serious, and officers needed to get to the scene immediately. But what exactly had happened? I'm Tyler, and this is your daily dose of crime.
It's always Florida, bro.
He came to the station earlier today, said he hadn't heard from his friend in a couple days.
Okay.
Came back just a few minutes ago,
Couple
said
of
that he
days
saw
is
that his
crazy.
friend was bloated and stuff on the couch.
Okay.
Oh!
Backsliding door was left unlocked. This is how we got inside to the residence.
Okay.
And as we walked in, we saw
He found bloated and stiff on the couch. You already know what that means. It ain't good. It ain't good at all.
a pool of blood underneath the couch. He was on the side, deformity to the left side of the head.
Oh, deformity to this.
Help you guys out. Thank you.
Hello, sir. My name's Officer Clark with St. Pete PD. What's your first name?
James
James.
How you doing, Mr. James?
Hawkins Jr.
When was the last time you seen him?
I'm gonna say Sunday or Monday. I kept checking, knocking, doing like that.
Yeah.
The mail was, piped up. I said, something ain't right.
Units arrived at the residence, and officers began taking a statement from the man who made the call. The man discovered the body and said that he had grown worried about his friend after days of not hearing from him. Concerned for his friend Otis Moore, he then decided to enter through a sliding back door, and that's when he noticed a pool of blood under the couch. He had just found his friend Otis dead with a visible head deformity.
Oh,
What was he doing when you saw him
man.
last?
He was laying down, like they always do, and she would be in that damn room.
Okay. What you
There's a
talking about?
female that lives with him?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's who I was.
What's her name?
I used to call her Snow White because she on them damn. I can't think of it now. Then I had a son.
I'm sorry, my love, but hell no, he called her Snow White. I called her Snow White because she be on them damn drugs. But he funny as hell. We gonna get back to the video though, man. We gonna get back to the video.
So the last time you
That shit
seen
ain't
him
funny,
on
but
Sunday
bro,
or Monday, you were
it is
inside
funny. Oh,
the
the raw
house,
lie.
and he was laying down on the couch.
Mm-hmm.
Was she there?
Yeah, she was there, and the son was there.
What's the
Okay,
son
so they
name?
got Snow White and the
I
son.
think Eli, but I'm not sure.
Okay,
We
Eli.
didn't mingle like that. I just
Would you go stand by the back door?
He's in the back.
The back door is how we got in, so just make sure nobody gets in.
I just had that feeling.
So how often do you guys typically talk?
Oh shoot, a couple times a day.
Talk to him a couple times a day?
Yeah.
So they there to talk every day.
And then he had a habit of not picking up, so I just knocked, rang, and told something to see. Well, left the car there. I bet she left that unlocked.
Okay.
You got the door locked. The front door
The
locked.
front door's locked,
So you
okay.
can't. You have to go that way.
So you went in through the back sliding glass door, and then what
Yeah.
happened?
I smelled the death smell, and then I looked, and then I did a box thing.
Okay.
Because then, being knowing about police.
So you didn't get close to him or anything like that?
So he been there
and then
for
you
a
just
minute.
walked across the street and you told him what was going on?
Yeah. Because
Okay.
I asked him earlier, I said, did y'all hear anything about him? He was always kicking her out. And then I went downtown to see one of the friends to see they gonna call me. Yeah, he got a son and a daughter, one in Alabama. I can't think of her mom, but
Okay.
I don't know how to reach them. Then she get his phone and go to his phone.
You're going to be next door for a little while, correct?
Hey, I bought the house, so I'm gonna be for a good while.
All right. Well, what I guess, like, in the immediate future, if I have any more questions, you'll
Yeah.
be home?
Oh yeah.
All right, sir. I'll come
Damn.
over there, and if you ever think of her name, please.
I don't know, bro. This sounds like. So you got it's the Snow White. So I'm gonna call Snow White the girlfriend, and then whoever Eli nigga, I'm assuming her son. He said it's her son. I don't know, man.
Please let us know, okay?
Okay.
We'll be over in just a little bit, okay?
Otis had apparently been living with a woman and her son, who would often spend time at the house.
Right,
That left police with two possible suspects, but at the time, only one name was known, and that was Jessica. The situation felt strange. Otis had last been seen alive sometime between Sunday, October 13th and Monday the 14th. But on Tuesday the 15th, clothing would be found scattered outside the front of his home. What was it that had really happened? And how could 5 days have passed and nobody heard or saw a thing?
Oh yeah.
Hello, ma'am. Do you live here?
Yeah.
Okay. Do they all live back here too, or?
Well, no, the gentleman in the blue lives in the house next to me, and the other one's my brother-in-law. They just came in from California.
Okay. So, do you know Mr. Otis?
Only briefly, not well at all. Had conversations with him, new neighbor, things like that. Seems very nice. Met his wife, Jessica.
Also, that's his wife. Okay.
Jessica.
Yeah,
Okay. White female?
yeah.
Do you know her last name by chance?
No.
No, that wasn't his wife.
That wasn't his wife.
Me that it was her and her husband that lived there, because when Robert sold, he said it was going to be Otis and his mom that were going to be living here. So, and then I met her. She said, "No, my husband Otis and everything."
She's been lying. You can't believe nothing come out of her mouth.
Okay, so you said that they've been living here how long, ma'am?
I don't know,
7,
6
8,
months, maybe
yeah,
6, 7 months. Yeah.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
When was the last time you seen him, physically seen
I
him?
talked to him Sunday. I was out here cleaning
Around what
up
time?
and stuff. I thought it was Sunday afternoon when you guys got back. So, was that Saturday or Sunday? You guys got back. Jessica got out, and he, because that's when I saw him. That's how I got him.
Yeah, I had to take him to get groceries and stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So that was
okay.
Sunday.
Okay. So they ain't got no car or
To
nothing.
get groceries?
I think it was, yeah.
I think so. I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure I
think-
spoke to him on Sunday, because the top of his tree had taken out the fence, and I told him, "Don't worry about it. I'm planning on replacing the fence, but if you could clean up the whole top of that tree, that would be great."
Right.
And he says, "I'm going to go here for a few minutes and I'll come back out," and I never saw him again. So I hauled it all out. But,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, he was on his medication,
Yeah.
and so that's why he didn't come out like that. Like she had to go
Okay.
to his house. But she stayed in that damn room. You know,
He keeps saying the damn
Very
room.
often.
his friend didn't like us. Told her it bad news.
And you said the last time you seen him was Sunday afternoon. You talked about
Yeah.
the tree.
All right, so it ain't looking too good now. He said the friends told him they ain't like her and she's bad news. So this ain't look like she's suspect number one for sure.
And your fence.
So
You said her name's Jessica.
you feel me? Jessica is
White
a
female, approximately how old?
She has blonde hair. I'm going to say that she is probably mid 40s.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I'm going to say probably mid
She
40s.
looked older.
She doesn't, she's missing teeth.
ooh. Oh, so that's that Snow White.
Does she have any tattoos?
You listen, but
I don't know that I ever
Talked
looked.
to her and noticed her?
Well, no, I talked to her, but I don't think I ever noticed
Okay.
them so much. It
And
was
she
always,
kept herself closed up a lot too.
Okay.
Okay.
When did you see all this in the front yard?
Monday.
Saw it on Monday.
Monday morning.
Have you seen them since Sunday or
No.
Monday?
Speaking to another neighbor, officers received more information that would help to build the case. Just like Otis's friend, she had last seen him on Sunday the 13th when they talked about getting the yard cleaned up. She also recalled seeing clothing on the lawn on Monday the 14th. She mentioned his girlfriend Jessica, describing her as a white woman around 40 years old with clear signs of health issues and noticeable tooth loss. What else could the officers uncover?
I don't know. Let's
Did you see
find
them
out.
losing anything out?
No.
Because he told me that he was going to kick her out. I said,
They
oh,
don't
he
do
doing
it.
so much. It's just,
I see that you have cameras. Do they face this direction?
However, the internet's been up and down. So, yeah, they do. The answer to your question is yes, but they have not been recording.
Damn.
Would you be willing to just see if there was anything from Sunday until like Tuesday?
Oh, I can most definitely.
Just be willing to
yeah.
look
Sure, no
because
problem.
I want to see like how this kind of stuff got out here and whatnot to see if there's anything. I understand
On
this
me,
thing happened, right? Like,
Yeah.
I understand Wi-Fi has been down.
We
But I
can
would
see
hate
the
to
one on
have
the side's a
something.
direct connect.
Yeah.
But I can tell you right now, I can't do live view on it. But I don't know. Let's take a peek.
Okay.
I think
We gotta take a peek.
I would have heard them. This has all been down.
Do you hear him fighting very often?
Yeah, I've heard it a couple times back there. Yeah,
Like out in the backyard?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it never lasts very much. Longer than 90 days.
Is it him and her?
Yeah.
Her and somebody else?
I can't see, so I believe it's definitely her.
Okay.
So that I'm assuming I can only do a six.
Yeah.
Let me see here. It's not going to be this camera. It would be that one, if anything, that's on. Oh, here we go. Look at there. Let's see if site is offline. But you can scroll back there
Well, me, motherfucker, I'm shit.
and see if it ever got anything. It's still on today, though. Okay.
What day was it?
It would have been, I think we're guessing Sunday or Monday. But it was Monday morning first thing when I went out to start raking. That stuff was all over there, and I'm like, oh, are they washing
Yeah,
cars
because he
today?
was supposed to help you get the
It
pump.
was Monday morning, the clothes and stuff were outside?
Yeah.
About what time?
Oh, when did I get started? I was lazy. I didn't get started almost 9 Monday morning out here. I was starting to rake and everything, and I was
And the
hauling
last time
other
you
piles.
seen him
Was
physically seen
Sunday
him,
afternoon.
Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if there's a way to see if there's.
Oh, me, I said, let some.
How about it?
Shit, on me, let something happen in my neighborhood, and then somebody ain't been missing. On me, here you go. You got a camera? Yes, I do. Can I see the footage? Yes, you may, sir, Mr. Officer. I'm telling, like, I don't. Hey, call me snitch all you want to. This shit, we don't want this going on in our neighborhood. We solving all crimes. You feel me? I don't give a damn what y'all talking about.
I do with it.
Yeah, because I don't want them coming in my
I
house.
didn't know how many days the stuff was out because they always out there.
What's sun look like?
He is, I'm going to say Milano. And,
Mix? They call him Milano.
he had fluffy hair. So,
Blonde fluffy
with that
hair?
thin, no, not blonde. Well, it was a lighter color.
Dirty blonde, kind of brownish.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Milano was not black
Okay.
or anything. So,
You should go to the
if
Milano.
that's him. I don't know. I never met him.
Okay.
I only saw him on the bicycle
Okay.
a couple of times, and that's only been within the last couple of weeks. And I probably only saw him 2 or 3 times. But it bothered me because he's on a bicycle, and all of a sudden he comes up in the driveway. So
Yeah.
makes
Yeah.
me nervous.
I saw that one time. The
Mmm.
younger kid driving.
I think the bicycle was in the backyard.
I saw him going on the side of the house once.
Yeah, the bicycle was laying in the backyard. Is it still in there?
To be honest with you, I wasn't even looking for a bicycle, right, when we first went over there. So,
The hell is that?
I'll look. What color was it? Do you know?
I can only see it from here. I'm thinking it is black.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was laying right. It was laying there. It still is. Can't see now. It was laying there just off the back.
So, does he own this house or is he renting?
But he bought it.
He bought it.
Uh-huh.
That's what I thought.
Only a few months.
Yeah, 6-7 months ago, we think. Yeah, no, I met her and I chatted with her. a
That's
couple
crazy.
times. Her cute little
I ain't even
dog.
bought the house 6-7 months and he
The white one?
Yeah. Yeah, what's gonna happen with that dog?
Shit, that
Considering
mother going to the
nobody's here
pound.
Except for the deceased, we have no other thing to do but other than call animal control.
According to the neighbor, Otis and Jessica had argued frequently, so she and others assumed that the clothing in the yard was part of another fight between them. Officers tried reviewing footage from surveillance cameras in the area,
They ain't getting
but
them
due
up.
to signal issues, nothing useful from the day could be recovered.
Damn.
That meant that they would have to rely solely on
feel me?
witness
Back square
statements
one.
and physical evidence, which would eventually lead them to a single suspect.
Yeah, 10-4, making contact. All right, let me see you.
Who is that? The son?
All right, I got you.
Where you at, buddy?
Yeah, let's get him off the roof.
8-8 at the bridge.
How the hell they get?
It was good.
Got anything in your pockets now?
I probably got my wallet on me. You taking them or?
It don't matter. You got your trust on, so you know.
Yeah.
It's fine. Hey, come walk with us.
Yeah, I just erased my wallet.
I'm just gonna search you real quick. Let's go go in the back of the car, all right?
Oh, good. Yeah. Gonna get a little back. Yeah.
After hours of an investigation, gathering evidence, and awaiting forensic results, police then made a breakthrough. In the early hours of Friday, October 18th, they located the person responsible for the killing. Jaquel Maynor, Jessica's son, was found walking through a nearby street in the middle of the night. He didn't resist and quietly surrendered to police, admitting to the killing. But the question
Ooh, he
remained,
did it.
what were his reasons for committing such a crime?
Right.
All
Okay.
Yeah,
Make
so-
sure it stays safe. All right.
I bet you like he probably was arguing. I don't know. Hopefully, I hope the dude, Mr. Otis, didn't put his hands on his mama. And he probably like, hey, you keep putting your hands on mama. He did that, but I don't know. That's the only thing. Like, I don't know if it wasn't justified. It probably wasn't justified, but we gonna say though. We gonna.
Okay. Yeah, we got all that.
Said they fought a lot, so.
Nothing under the hat, right? I'm just gonna put it in the bag and stuff.
Yeah, that way jumpsuit.
I'm good, thank you.
Thank
Go
you.
home.
He's talking about that right now.
Huh?
He's talking about that place right now.
No, this is different.
What did he say?
The 51st address. That's the address in the place right now.
No.
I don't know
this
what he
is
said.
different.
The 51st address. That's the address in
I ain't gonna lie, that nigga look like he did it.
What's your name, buddy?
Jacquel.
Jacquel.
Jaquel.
Okay. Your last name is? I'm sorry? Maynard?
Jaquel Maynard.
How old are you? 19.
Damn, that nigga only
What
19.
school did you go before? What high school?
I went to Lemon.
Lemon?
I went to Lakewood. But I ain't never finished high school. I ended up getting my GED.
Okay.
Man, he fresh out of GED school.
Well, you're in Lakewood, you know Officer Rivera? The school resource officer?
I got you.
Okay. Baptiste? The female officer Baptiste?
Probably, I don't pay attention to people. I be trying to.
Shit, that nigga wasn't in school.
I
He
got
ain't
you.
finished.
Are you, do you have a job right now? Just stay right here. You're not working at all?
Nah, I was supposed to. I was actually living for it.
Okay. Did you go P-Tech or anything school, anything for at all? No?
I haven't had a chance to make it to college like I wanted to.
Shit, you definitely ain't making it now.
Like actually referring myself to going to college. And I started getting these free tuitions from these colleges and stuff in Arizona.
Did you finish your GED? You need to finish your GED first before you.
No, I finished my GED.
That's why. Okay, if you
I couldn't say that I finessed my GED.
if
Oh,
you finish
I was
your
about to say,
GED,
nigga, how you
can
gonna go to
apply
college and you
for
ain't finished your GED?
St. Pete College, you know that, right? Yeah, they give you financial aid if you need it and stuff like that. They give you money to buy book, and give money to pay for tuition. And you might got some extra too if you know how to use it wisely. Like instead of buy new book, buy old book, or get what all the people saying.
Man, why did he kill the dude? Can we get to that part?
Chapter, they're not covering it.
I don't give a damn about
You
his.
can make a copy of it and then save you a bunch of money.
I always wanted to go to Eckerd.
You want to go Eckerd?
That's the one I want to go to.
Oh, okay.
Eckerd College.
Okay. What do you want to study in?
My LLC.
I'm sorry?
To get my LLC.
LLC.
Yeah, my business license.
Okay. Eckerd College is not. You have to go get a business degree. LLC, you have to go to apply
for the state. You feel me?
It's different. School don't teach you, but school teach you how to do business. Okay. So you want to get a general ed in business administration.
I'm trying to own my own company.
What company do you want to own?
Like therapy companies that help people and like really all companies that have something to do to help somebody.
Okay, like what kind of help? Like
mental health type of help.
Okay.
And physical health, like a hospital or something too.
Okay. So like that stuff, you have to go into medical service, kind of
Right.
end of it. You know, so like psychiatrist, you have the psychology class and a bunch of stuff like that.
What the hell? Why did he kill the damn dude?
This is a first-degree murder. Something that psychiatrist.
Maybe my bad. I guess he gonna get to it. Damn.
Bunch of stuff like that. Okay, healthcare. That's what you need to get in and take a look at that. All right. When we're done with this, let's say, whatever it is, the judge release you. You want to go back to school. You also have an opportunity to go back to school. Think about all those stuff.
Why the hell he lying to this man?
You got a long way ahead of you, bro.
it's just hard to get something that I didn't do once again. I'm surprised I ain't killed myself the first time. I just did 5 years since I was 14. Now this is a first-degree murder.
What? He did what?
It was something I did do. I was again. I'm surprised I
didn't kill myself the first time.
I just did
Actually, that was 5 years
ago. I was 14.
Ooh.
Now this is a first-degree murder.
Ooh, so he was he's suicidal. So it makes sense why he was talking that yang about helping people with mental health illness and stuff like that, because he probably suffered from mental illness. So damn. So why did he do it though? At least why he do it?
It was something I did do.
He didn't do it.
I was just trying to save my people. It's like I always get up for trying to help my people. The reason why I ain't telling my cousin the first time was because that was my family member. I didn't want to hurt my grandma.
I got you. Are you diagnosed with anything?
What?
Okay.
He ain't, boy, look. That man, he didn't want to hurt his grandma. Shit. My grandma would told me, tell on that nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't do it. What the hell? I look like taking time for my cousin. Yeah, I ain't do the shit. You crazy as hell. I don't give a damn. Y'all do call me a snitch. Shit. I ain't do the crime, nigga. Fuck, I'm gonna do the time for it. You feel me? This guy ain't want to hurt my grandma.
That shit been crazy, bro. Crazy.
Maynor spoke with officers and said that he had both educational and job experience. He admitted to having prior charges for aggravated assault, but one part of the conversation stood out. He spoke with genuine interest about finishing school and one day starting his own business. The way in which he talked about his dreams did not match the reality of his actions.
It
seemed as though he had not fully grasped what he had done, because if he had, he would have realized that taking a life had destroyed any chance of a future he claimed to want.
5 more minutes. I'm having a situation upstairs.
Okay.
The bathroom malfunction. You hold it for 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Well, if you can set with them, I'll put them in the van.
Yeah.
She called me for me to get her ass about her minutes.
Who do you have?
This is not my.
What's your name, sir?
Jacquel Maynor, JAQUEL,
So he ain't right in the head,
Officer
bro.
Zach, I'm going to transport you to Knox County Jail. I don't know what your charges are right now. What's that? First degree? Okay.
Ooh, that first degree.
Taking care of your
Hey.
situation. I'm going to put you back in my van. I'm going to go upstairs for a minute, then we're going to come back down. We're going to leave. Is it what? I'm going to put your handcuffs in the car. Your arms are going to be 10 off the belt, okay? Okay. I didn't know you didn't have him in a cruiser.
Huh?
I didn't know you didn't have him in a cruiser.
No, we're from
No, but I
interviewer.
went upstairs to use the bathroom, and the bathroom got all messed up. It overflowed. So I'm trying to get a hold of maintenance. Meanwhile, I had a sergeant calling me, wrecking me out that I didn't get a hold of maintenance yet. Within 5 minutes. All right, nothing illegal on you, right?
I will stand by while we.
Yeah, I gotta go take a look. I appreciate it. Step up to the side. I'm gonna keep it up for you real quick. We're gonna leave within 10 minutes, okay?
Do you have any paper towel? That's his stuff right there. That's his stuff right there.
Jacquel Maynor, age 19, would be arrested for first-degree murder
Okay.
and now faces years in prison depending on the circumstances of the crime and his criminal history.
Damn, they didn't really say why he did it, but that's crazy though. Like, but he look like he probably suffered from mental illness though. But I said you gotta check on your people. Like, we gotta get people help for that shit. That's crazy, but it makes sense why he was saying all the stuff he was saying though. But that's crazy though. I wish they would have said exactly why he did it. But y'all hit that like and subscribe button if y'all new here. Welcome to the channel as well. If y'all not new here, y'all know what's going on. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. Man, we out.